Rice in porridge. Rice porridge. We're at Ye Lai Xiang in Bukit Merah and we're trying the Teochew version of rice porridge. Back to Mako's Makan Adventure. Today we are in Bukit Merah and we're at Ye Lai Xiang to have the Teochew porridge. This is not porridge with oats, which may not be a surprise to those of you that are used to being in Asia, but sort of Westerners like myself, we don't usually have our porridge with rice. But today we're going to have the Teochew variant. So let's have a look at it. First off, as we can see, the porridge is made with rice, and the way they do the Teochew version is where the rice is certainly more full. It hasn't broken down in the way that, say, the Cantonese congee would. And as you can see, we almost have a separate rice and almost that rice water with it. So we can see it falls very much like liquid. So usually with this at Ye Lai Xiang stall, you'll have separate dishes. The dishes are arranged throughout the stall almost in the way that a mixed vegetable rice stall would be. And you can take a few little dishes and you pair them with your porridge. So today we've got some chicken, and it looks like the chicken has been cooked with some chilies here. Some salted pickled vegetables and some pork liver. Now these have been arranged as side dishes for you to pair off with your porridge. So without further ado, let's dig in. So I'm going to go for the porridge first. It's the main event. It's the reason why we're here, to have this porridge. So first I'm going to grab a bit of the rice and a bit of that broth, that liquid that goes with it. And the rice has been cooked very well, overcooked, so it gives off those starchy flavours. And the liquid, I'd say, it doesn't really taste like there's a broth here. It tastes like it is just water and rice. So it gives this rice almost a soupy-like feel. And as I said, the rice hasn't broken down completely. So these rice grains are quite full. Now, before we start combining, I want to get an idea of these individual flavours that we've got on the plates here. So first, I'm going to grab some of that chicken. You can see it looks like there's a bit of soy sauce. There are dried chilies here because we're in Singapore. Why not? Grab a bit of the chicken. It's actually not hot, hot, spicy hot at all. The chilies are here, as you can see, and maybe you need to nibble on them to get some heat come through. But otherwise, there's no heat with the chilies. There is a smokiness though. So as we're having a bit of this chicken with the nice, sticky, dark sauce that it comes with, there's a smokiness that also comes through. Now for a bit of the salted veg. Wow. So, yeah, they are salty, they are pickled, and yeah, they've got a little bit of crunch as well. They haven't been overdone. Yeah, not like mulch. They've got that nice tang that you get from those, that you would expect from some salted vegetables. And finally, let's give these bits of pork liver a go. Again, they look like they're in a bit of soy sauce. This was recommended to me by someone in the queue. You can see there's a bit of chili in it. I like the chili in the chicken. This isn't a dry chili. This looks like fresh chili, and we've also got some ginger there as well. So let's see if those flavours come through. Grab a bit of this liver. Oh wow. That liver is so soft. It tastes so good. Yeah, that liver is so soft. I can't even think of the words to describe the flavour. It's so soft. There is that sticky soy sauce, but it is a bit different to the one that we've got here for the chicken. Now I suppose we've got to start combining these and see how the flavours work together. So, because I enjoyed it so much, I'm going for that little bit of liver first. Now, unfortunately, no one's really told me how to eat this, so I apologise in advance if I'm about to commit some sort of faux pas by combining them, as we can see here. So I apologise in advance. Grab a bit of that. That liver's creamy. And again, as I said, there is that sweet, sticky flavour with it. And when you combine it with this porridge, which, as we can see, it's not, the rice hasn't broken down, but you've got the creaminess of that, and also there's a creaminess here as well, as we can see. And the rice really helps carry that flavour. But I do think these veggies will be very good. I think these veggies will go well. Let's throw some of those in. Okay, those veggies really bring it up a notch. You know, there's that tang with the veggies, but the rice almost mellows that somewhat. And yeah, again, the veggies got real particular flavour. You can see it. There's a real, I don't know if it's fermented or pickled, but it's got a bit of that tang about it. And with the rice, it's lovely. Let's grab some of the chicken to throw in. So I think it was as that chicken went in and as that salted veg went in, they really imparted their flavour onto that porridge. And it's so comforting as well. I haven't asked anyone, but I imagine it's comfort food, you know? If it ever got cold here, but if it was raining outside, it would be nice to come in and get a nice bowl of this. Delicious. So, there we have it. Teochew porridge from Ye Lai Xiang in Bukit Merah. Well, as I said before, It's not porridge how I would have had porridge growing up. This is very much Asian porridge, or the Teochew version of porridge, where the rice is somewhat still whole and somewhat separate from the liquid in which it's been cooked. The way I would equate it to is if congee is, say, more your instant oats in a porridge where it breaks down, goes mushed up together. This Teochew porridge is closer to whole grain or jumbo oats, where your oats are often a bit separate from the milk in which it's been cooked. But that doesn't explain what I think of it. So, on its own, the rice doesn't really have a great deal of flavour. I don't think it's been cooked in a stock or combined with anything, because then the beauty of it is what you combine it with. So in our case, we had some pork liver, we had some chicken, and I think my favourite, the salted or pickled vegetables. When those salted pickled vegetables went into the porridge, and with the chicken, and particularly when we took that chili out of the chicken and put it into the porridge, then it really started to come to life. The rice porridge really acted as a real good carrier for those flavours, particularly when that chili, we broke that chili up and had a little munch on it. The chili wasn't too hot, but it was a nice flavour from that dry chili that was in there. So normally, the rice porridge is often eaten as a breakfast or a lunchtime dish. Ye Lai Xiang here is open till 4 AM in the morning, and there's plenty of people who have come in here in groups with their friends, grabbing some bowls of porridge and getting a selection of the smaller dishes which they want to add to go with it. Also, with it being open till 4 AM in the morning, there is a lot of people who are working through the night. There are taxi drivers here, there are delivery drivers here, and they're coming in, having a pit stop, getting themselves some porridge and getting on their way to the rest of their jobs. So, what do I think? Well, it was $4.90, so extremely reasonable for your one bowl of porridge and your 3 dishes. However, looking at everyone else who was here, they ordered a lot more. So, I would certainly recommend it. I would say if you're a Westerner, get out of your comfort zone, come and try some rice porridge. And if you're in the area, check out Ye Lai Xiang and perhaps go through a few more of the dishes than I did. The guys who run the store, they'll be happy to help you.